Hey y'all, it's Joyce with Friends Drift In. Mom and I have been out today shopping. Just a little bit of pantry top off for our prepper pantry. Just seeing what's on sale. This video is going to talk a little bit about what's going on in Appalachia as far as what's on the shelves. It's in direct response to some of the other YouTube content creators who have been talking about what's on their shelves, how much their prices are. So this is a little bit about my pantry haul and a little bit about kind of what the prices were. I've just kind of dropped in some screenshots of some of the prices that you all might be interested in, like canning supplies. There's just a little drop. And then talk about some of the things that's coming up with Friends Drift In as far as some cooking videos and grilling barbecue videos. Sophie.
For old-fashioned recipes and your gardening needs, while sipping on Kentucky bourbon. Sit right back in your big red hat, we're taking rural back from the urban. Listen to the stories where Kentucky is proud, share the giggles with all of your friends. You're all tuned in to Friends Drift In.
But Mom and I ventured out yesterday to go kind of do some top-offs and take advantage of some of the sales that are going on for our prepper pantry. I'm going to talk a little bit about that and then what's going on in Appalachia. So I saw Rudy from Alaska Prepper. He was talking about stocking up on coffee, and I've been waiting and waiting. Charlie is a coffee connoisseur, so he really likes the fancy coffees. But I also want to make sure that I've got plenty put back. You know, there's a drought going on in South America, and coffee may be in short supply, or if anything, it's going to go up in price. I was really blessed yesterday to find this Folgers Country Roast at $4.95 a box. At the regular store, I bought this at Super Dollar, which is owned by Food City. Food City had it on sale at $6.99. Regularly $8.99. So I thought this was a really good price on country roast coffee. I can have it back if we can't get to the store. If we can't get coffee, we've got, may not be the fancy pants coffee Charlie loves, but we do have coffee, and y'all, that's self-preservation for me. So one of the smart things about once you establish your prepper pantry and how you begin to replenish and fill is knowing when the sales are, and this is coming up on Memorial Day weekend, so a lot of barbecue items on sale. Y'all, I got those 4 Sweet Baby Rays, 18 ounces at Food City. They were buy one, get one. Then I had a $1 off coupon, so I paid $1.44 for each bottle before the discount. So that was really good. And the Super Dollar had sauerkraut on hand. Y'all, I've got a lot of hot dogs put back and some Polish sausage because it's grilling season, and that makes it easy, especially when you're coming out of the fields at the end of the day. You can just fire up the grill and make something quick and easy. And I'm from northern Kentucky, and so German roots go deep, I guess, but I love my sauerkraut with some mustard and a really good Polish hot dog. Maybe even a brat. I love those. I got those. Those were on sale this week at 80 cents a can, which is an excellent deal. Now, when I see stuff on sale that I know we're going to use, I don't pick up whole flats of them because it's just me and Charlie most of the time. But I try to pick up 3 or 4 at a time. And what I do is I buy them, and then when I get them home, the first thing I do is I wipe off the lid. I'm going to tilt that a little bit so you all can see. And I mark the expiration date. So when I put it in my pantry, I put these at the back. I try to keep things in rotation so that we're using first in, first out. So these are, these don't expire till 2024. So these will be at the very back of my pantry. Every time I go out, I try to get some canned meat. They had this on sale. I don't remember the price, but I got some corn hash. We like that in the morning with breakfast sometimes. I've told you all I've been Oh, I've been so sick with allergies, so I had to replace my cough drops because I've been going through them pretty much and definitely didn't want to run out. So I got a couple of bags of cough drops at the dollar store, Dollar Tree to be exact. Always picking up matches. It's again barbecue season. Picked up some cheap tongs. Keep it on barbecue. We've got some, but you always need some. Seems like we're dropping them and losing them. I don't know how we do it, but we do it. We've been going through Vienna sausage. When we're down on the farm, I like carrying these with us. We call them Viennas. You all may call them Vienna. I don't know. It's what we do down here. But the Viennas, these are great to carry, to go down to the farm if we get hungry and before we're ready to break, we can have a little bit of protein snack. Got a little bit of salt in there too, which I mean more than a little bit of salt, but when you're working out in the fields and sweating like crazy, that's not a bad thing to have. Got some extra mustard. I am not a fan of yellow mustard, but it's 75 cents for a bottle. I went on and put it back. I like brown mustard, y'all. They're closing out the Hanover beans, and you can never have enough canned beans on hand. So I went on and bought those. That's $1.10 a can. I bought 2 more cans of those to put back and have on hand. And again, late 4/23 for expiration date, so I can put them in the back of the pantry and move them forward. And then, you know, if you go to the Dollar Tree, I always try to pick up a couple more candles. Yes, I've got quite a few candles, but at $1, you put them back. If the power goes out, which it does very frequently here in Appalachia, you've got some extra light besides your battery lights. And it's just good to have them on hand. And of course, if the power goes out and it's a major problem, then you've got some candles to share. So I'm good with that. So that was my haul from yesterday. And then I want to just talk about a few other things that's going on, kind of signs of the times. You know, I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday and it was not well stocked. And I found that a little bit alarming because it's probably the best stocked store in our area. It never is sloppy. It's one of the neatest, most well displayed stores I've ever seen for a Dollar Tree. It was not in good shape. A lot of the frozen aisle was empty. A lot of the aisles were empty and not stocked. Cleaning supplies were not stocked. The Gosner milk, which is one of my favorites, it was in short supply. There was some there, but it was faced up, so there was a lot missing. I don't know whether that's just an indication of labor shortage and they hadn't stocked, or whether something was going on. Now, when I went to my other stores, my Food City, which is the main store I go to, the shelves were basically very well stocked. They were not running the sales that I expected. As many barbecue type items as I expected to be on sale this week, they were not. But what they did have was at good prices. So one of the things that I try to do is think ahead in my pantry. So I know that Memorial Day that they're going to do a lot of barbecue type specials. So if I'm getting low on something and I think that I should get it 1 week, but I know that in 2 weeks it's going to be on sale, I try to wait. Now, I don't go out every week, y'all. Sometimes I just look at what the sales are, and if there's no goods, nothing that I need to stock up on, we stay home. It's just Charlie and I, so I mean, I don't need to have a lot. And we are, you know, we've got a lot in the canning section, so we're good. But I like to take advantage of sales, and I think you all should too. The economy, you know, and hyperinflation they've all been talking about. It's better to have a little bit back than to have to go out and get it when you need it and pay a little bit more. So try to take advantage of those sales. Also, keep situational awareness. When you're shopping, you know, look around you and see what's going on. A lot of people have been talking about, in the prepper community, they've been talking about, well, how is it in your grocery store? The shelves are pretty well stocked here in Appalachia. For the most part, our major stores are pretty well stocked. Not seeing any big shortages. Gas was $2.77 a gallon yesterday. We also, we've been looking at just some of the other, what's going on with masks. And as I went shopping yesterday, it was about a 50-50, and that's the first time that it's been that way. Everybody here has been really diligent in wearing their masks, but it's getting summertime. It's hard to breathe with the mask on. And so we're seeing about 50-50 in the stores. I think everybody is wearing them to get in, but they're dropping them as soon as they get in the store where, quote, nobody is watching. Mom and I are doing real good, and Charlie's doing great. We still got tractor problems, so we're working on that. And enjoy our other videos where we're on the farm. And we'll be talking about some, we're going to do some cooking things real soon. And one of the things we're going to be talking about is lentils. Y'all, if you are not eating lentils, this is, here in Appalachia, we are the pinto bean people. But if you all have not tried lentils, they cook up in like 30 minutes. You don't have to cook them all day and heat up the house. They're really filling. I do two different recipes. One is a curried recipe, and one is more of an Ethiopian recipe that's not quite as spicy. But I do it two different ways, and man, we love those lentils. And it's quick and easy, like I said, 30 minutes to fix. We're going to be doing some cooking videos in the future. This is my haul from yesterday. It was 2 or 3 different stores. Mom and I were just kind of out and about, and I hate to say that we were cherry picking sales, but that's exactly what we were doing. I hope you all have a blessed day. Get out there, get your prepper pantries in order. Continue to stock, but don't just stock. Use what you have. There's no point in having things on the shelf if you're not going to use them. This is Joyce. Friends Drift In. Growing a good life in Appalachia.